I've always wanted to own a house in the UK. I always wanted it, but for some reason I knew it wasn't going to be possible. I'm told at work that we were all going to be made redundant. I was writing in my journal, I said, God, you know my plan for this year was to get a house. That was in March. And I might have to move out of the country, go back to Ivory Coast or go back to France. At that time, people have started going. The office was getting emptier and emptier. People were leaving. And I'm told I will be part of the last group that will be going, and that will be end of June. I was like, okay. Because at that time, I knew graduation time in Citygate Academy was June. So there's no way I was going to go before that. That's one thing I was sure about. I was like, no, I have to leave in June. I was looking at properties, and then my colleagues at work were like, why are you looking all the time and you don't visit? You should go and visit. I'm like, but you don't have money. You don't want to waste people's time. They're like, nobody knows that you don't have money. And I remember that the Sunday before that I came to church, Pastor Julian was saying, step out, make the step of faith. And I was like, okay, let me step out. And I put an application through, and it was rejected. I had the meeting with the broker. He said, okay, still fine. Let's do the homework and see how much you can afford. And then I visited the third one, and I really like it. The flat was good, 12 minutes away from church. Bearing in mind that this property was outside my bracket, outside what my broker told me I could afford. I went home on that day and I prayed about it. I said, God, I really like the property. What do I do? Give me a price. I received an email from the estate agent, and he said, your offer has been rejected, unfortunately. What do you want to do about it? And now I can say that it was God, it was the Holy Spirit that was telling me, stick to that. 1 hour later, I received an email from the estate agent again saying, hey, Melissa, I just spoke to the vendor. He's telling me that if you're able to add 5K extra, he will remove the property from the market. I was like, what? Like, that was already amazing. I was jumping around and then, all excited. But then the same voice was like, you can't go above the price that God gave you. Wrote him a nice email telling him how I love the property, but because of different things, I couldn't go above the budget that I've already set. Maybe 2 hours later, I received an email from him saying that, congratulations, Melissa, your offer has been accepted. I was like amazed by what God just did. I started praying, believing by faith, declaring that, God, at the end of August, I need to have that money together. And at work, I was called to say, although other people are leaving, this is how amazing it is. Other people left already. We are cutting staff, but we want to keep you, and we are giving you a retention pack. I'm like, okay, God, you're working. And at the end of September, all the money came together from somebody that I didn't even have half of the amount required for the deposit. In August, when the mortgage offer was given, and end of September, I had everything, exactly everything that I needed. When I did that last transfer, I only had £50 on my account. This is how perfect everything came about. If I wasn't into the academy, I wasn't going to say to myself that I have to stay here till June. I would have run away. But because I had those things around me, it kind of helped me be grounded. Everything God has provided it in a way that I couldn't plan, I couldn't expect. I was really counting on God to do from beginning to the end, and He has done it. I didn't have to borrow money from any friend. I had the list of people that I would have called to get deposit from, but God was like, calm down, I got you, like, be still. He will never forsake you. He has you, He has your back.